Haha, you're back. What a loser. I mean, thank you for joining us here on You Don't Know Video Games, where we talk about how awesome you are for joining us here at You Don't Know Video Games, where we talk about video games and how much you don't know, loser. I am here with Anto. Anto's waving for the podcast listeners.
Hello.
Oh, God, now he's killing a small child.
Not.
Sorry, no, that's Brayden. Brayden.
Hello. Hi. Sorry, you caught me at a bad time.
Why is that, Brayden?
Because I was doing a quick Google search, but I couldn't find anything.
You're still looking at those thirsty GTA
Thirsting
6.
over Jason from GTA 6.
And somehow, bending the laws of physics and time, Jazz is joining us, but not for long because she'll disappear and then come back. Jazz.
Moment to disappear and then come back.
No, you will disappear and come back though.
Oh,
No,
okay.
she was definitely on the end of the last show.
Maybe.
Was I?
Yeah, because you were here for all the bad advertising.
Sorry, I was thinking about other wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff.
Yes.
See, hey, how shit's Doctor Who been?
Whoa! I haven't watched the most recent episodes, but I did watch the one with Alan Cumming as an animated creature character. That was fun.
I personally haven't watched anything past the first episode of Peter Capaldi's run.
Yeah, sort of
okay,
halfway
you're
through
pretty far
Capaldi's
behind.
run, it sort of nosedived a bit, and it just hasn't come back.
And
up.
also, unpopular
And
opinion, Matt Smith is a good doctor.
No, that's not unpopular.
That's a
at all.
very popular opinion.
That's
is
a
it?
very popular
I thought,
opinion.
everyone hated him when he was actually the doctor, when it
Yeah,
was
but that's
airing.
just the
He's the
Doctor
best.
Who way. Everyone
No.
hates them when they are them.
Tennant's my doctor.
He's my favourite. Yeah.
Matt Smith,
Close second easily.
well, probably the better doctor.
And then
He's
Eccleston is the next
Matt Smith
best.
is my favourite doctor.
Yeah. No, I
Like
actually
the
want to go back
best.
and watch season 5 because that is probably the highlight of the new Who. I personally think because Russell T Davies can't write for
Not
shit.
the scariest Doctor Who episode is, in my opinion.
Oh,
Probably the one that-
the Blink one.
Close second for me. My least favourite one because of scariness is Midnight.
Oh,
What's
really?
that one?
Where with the one on the bus on that planet where the lady gets possessed by the weird thing and she's like copying David Tennant.
Oh,
Fucking terrifying.
Yes, the
I don't even know.
yeah,
I don't
when
know if
the-
I can watch that.
So we
It's-
haven't
it's-
been watching the latest series.
It's
then,
a
lads.
bottle episode. No, I'm up to. I just watched the episode with Alan Cumming.
Okay.
I'm not up to date. I'm 2 episodes behind, I think.
All right. I'm not going to say any more.
Okay.
But we'll come back to this,
Not
Brad.
up to date at all.
Okay.
But yeah, like nothing against the talent, the character, the actors.
Yeah.
They're all brilliant.
It's just the writing's bad.
The writing is horrible,
Okay.
and they need to they're probably going to cancel it after this season.
Wasn't that because one of the writers left?
Yes.
Moffat?
Moffat left during
Ages ago.
Capaldi.
Yeah.
Anyway, what are we talking about here? Video games. Yeah. Switch is coming to the end, so we decided we're going to make a tier list, and there's going to be many tiers.
A top 10.
A top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, a top 10 list.
Tier and list.
I was trying to make a tier pun, all right? Because you crybaby's going to wow.
I mean, I guess, spoiler alert, Tears of a Kingdom didn't make it.
But rightly so. I mean, really. It's just the same game.
It's just Minecraft.
Oh!
And I've played that.
Jazz, what's your pick for Switch Game of the Century? Good choice.
I don't know.
No, we had to chop out your answer because it was giving away spoilers, and we don't do spoilers here. You don't know video
What
games.
do I think is going to be the game of the century?
Yes.
Oh, if we had to name Game of the Century, there's too many to choose from.
Well,
That's
it's
a
only
big
from
question.
2001 onwards. So.
Maybe The Last of Us?
Really?
I don't know.
Have you played Last of Us?
I won't play it.
Yeah.
No.
Have you played golf? If so, you'd love Last of Us 2.
Maybe Hollow Knight then?
Hollow Knight.
Yeah, no, that's a solid pick.
Yeah. For
Super
masochists.
Nintendo Online or whatever that
Yes,
thing
okay,
was.
yeah, that's good. All right, cool. Anyway, here's the rest of the show. That was loud.
It hurt my eardrum.
Brayden, stop it!
Wait, what?
Brayden,
Hello.
I can't remember whose idea this was.
Mine.
Not mine.
Oh, Anto.
Hello.
Thank you, Brayden. Anto.
Hello.
What's cooking?
All right, so in the next, I'm going to say hour, because if we run over 15 minutes, it's fine. It's okay, Ben. It's fine.
No, we still got Game Club and...
Yeah, we've got a lot to get through. So we'll try and do
Quiz.
this as quickly as we can, but also still kind of maybe make sense and not just... I don't know. So we're going to be discussing... we're going to be deciding the top 10 Nintendo Switch games According to us, except the format's going to be a little different. We're not just tier listing based on like popular picks and stuff like that. We've each selected 6 video games from the Switch library, not necessarily exclusive to the Switch. It could be available elsewhere too. We're going to pick and choose from our list of stuff, try and rank it as a top 10, and argue, debate, attack, punch, maybe kick each other under the table, and come up with a top 10 that makes sense according to all of us.
Yeah, the Switch is wrapping up its life.
Well, I mean,
It's going to be taken out behind the shed soon and going to live on a farm.
It's going to be sent to a farm.
So we decided to look at what were the best games that came out on the Nintendo Switch.
Keep in mind that lists like this are always hugely subjective.
No, not at all. We've got some games chosen for you.
Have you? Okay. No, I'm like.
That's all right.
While they do that,
Okay.
keep in mind, lists like this are always subjective. This isn't definitive in any way, shape, or form. If
It's
you
definitive.
disagree,
It's official.
Ben, shut up.
Mr. Nintendo called me and said, "Yep, you've got it, Ben. Go for it. Well done. Congratulations." Then shook my hand. Then he gave me a Switch 2. I've got a Switch 2 already because Mr. Nintendo said, "Good job, Ben."
Oh yeah, John Nintendo called you, did he?
No, that's his brother,
Oh, okay.
Sam.
Sam Nintendo.
No, Sam Tendo.
Contrary to what Ben said, not a definitive list. If you disagree, chuck comments in the chat or feel free to get into our Discord and have a chat with us about it.
And how can they do that?
Opinions are great. Head over to the Discord from our website.
Yep.
Linktree.com/hackthedino.
Or hackthedino.com works as well.
That's the one, yeah. And you can join the Discord and have all the discussions and fun times and stuff with us.
Jazz will be in there, won't you, Jazz? Yeah.
Anyway, we'll start off with Ben. What are you nominating to go into the list to begin
So
with?
we were going to start off with 5 games, but then we decided we'd do 6.
Yeah, there were too many for us to sort of pick with. So.
All right, so here's my nominees. I don't know how we're going to go about this, Brayden. I guess we just list them all out and then decide.
Pick a game, rank it somewhere, and then we'll just go through everyone else's list
All
and
right.
do it that way.
So my first pick is Nintendo Switch Online. Yes, it is a paid thing, but you get so much for your money. You get cloud saves. All right, so it's not really... Yeah. You get exclusive deals like buying the GameCube controller and the Nintendo 64 controller.
But I can buy one of those off of eBay for 5 times the price.
Exactly. You get the Nintendo Music app. You get the Nintendo Calendar special features, I think. You also get... Yeah, obviously we get the...
Parental controls.
Oh, they're a pain in the ass. As someone who had to deal with parental controls, do not do that. NES Online, Game Boy Online, Game Boy Advance Online, Nintendo 64 Online, GameCube Online, Super Nintendo Online,
Mega Drive.
Mega Drive Online. What else we got?
I think that's it at the moment. GameCube is coming out on Switch too, but for now, I think that's it.
Huge value for money for me personally, and I think it's one of the most important things that came out on the Switch. Not as good as the Wii Shop when it came out and lived a mighty life, but still, I think it is well and truly the step in the right direction, even if you don't own any of the games.
I also think compared to other similar services like Games Pass and PlayStation Plus and stuff, considering this is like half, if not less than half the cost of those competing services, what you do get for your money is, in my opinion, more value than what you would get on the others.
I agree. What do you think, Brayden?
I do think it is very good in terms of the catalog that they are giving you. Like, giving you all of that classic stuff is very smart, and I think it's very smart on their behalf, making it accessible in a way where you're not just digitally buying Super Mario Bros. Again.
What's wrong with that?
Because you've already done it 6 times.
More than 6.
So I think that's very smart. I am, again, shocked, and I assume they're going to rectify it next year with Pokemon's 30th anniversary of finally putting the Pokemon games on there. I can only pray.
I think it's about 9 times I've bought
Jesus.
Mario Brothers.
Insane.
Jazz, you played Switch Online a lot.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have.
I've never played it.
Yes, you have.
How?
That's how you play the Super Nintendo games on your Switch.
Yeah, that's how you were playing Super
Oh.
Mario World.
Yeah.
The other
I really like
thing.
it. Okay, sure. It's great.
What do you like about it?
Because I like that I can choose any of the Super Mario lands,
Oh, you can
the
skip.
worlds.
Yeah.
Like, I can play the Peach game where you float with the turnips.
Mario Brothers 2.
And then, yeah, that one.
Yep.
But I tend to play the Mario Brothers one, and I get up to the Bowser level, which I think is like 4 levels in, and then I just die. I just can't get past it.
Why can't you get past it?
It's my airline distraction game.
So why can't you get up to what about Bowser? Can you not get past?
I just can't. He like blows 2 fireballs, and then I get hit
Right.
like every time.
Have you tried calling the Nintendo helpline?
Of a Nintendo Power Hotline.
You mean
I'm
me?
alright with it. It's fine. I'm like, oh well, start again.
You know what? I'll teach you.
Okay.
I'll show you how to do it. Actually, none of you guys ever seen me play Super Mario Brothers, have you?
I imagine it would be quite impressive
I'm pretty
considering the
fucking
amount
good.
of time you put into it.
I'm pretty good up until about 8-3. And then I have to sort of think
Focus
about
a
it.
little bit.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, we can see the plethora of games that are on there that Brayden's scrolling through now. Amazing.
All right, what's your second pick?
Second pick.
Let's list them off.
Yep.
And then when we pick them to go on the list, we'll go on into
All
detail.
right. Okay. All right.
Just for time.
Sounds good. So my second pick is Jazz's favourite game, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Why don't you like that game?
I just don't like it. A game shouldn't take up that much of your time.
Have you met my friend Anto?
It just shouldn't. I'm sorry.
Anto, how would you rate my numbers for Breath of the Wild? I think I'm sitting on about 250 hours.
Oh, I've like quadrupled that on Baldur's Gate 3 alone.
I think it's just a version of numbing.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Next up is another game that Jazz loved. It's Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Just put it in the bin.
What?
What?
I don't care. I just don't like Animal Crossing.
Wow, Jazz, I
Don't
didn't
like
think
it.
you'd be like that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a really not the take I was expecting from you.
I will say she lived in a house through COVID time
Where it was all that happened.
with 2 people who
yeah.
played it nonstop.
Okay, that makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
Next up is probably a controversial pick, but I love the heck out of it. TMNT Shredder's Revenge.
Nice.
Man, great game. Great game. Good old arcade beat 'em up where you play the Turtles or Casey Jones or April or Splinter or Yusaki Yojimbo or Kirai or a plethora of other characters, and you just ran through. And it played homage to all those side-scrolling beat 'em ups of Nintendo Past. But
Of
I'm
yesteryear.
Yes. Anyway, great game. Then Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And I wanted Metroid Dread in there.
Why did you spell dread that way?
I didn't. Brayden did.
Sorry, I work in a comic shop.
Yeah, Metroid Dread, because I think it's a really good game. Even though I own it, I still haven't played it.
I was going to say, you haven't played it yet, have you?
No, but I appreciate what it did. All right, Anto, what's yours?
So my picks are the Castlevania Dominus collection. So this was a sort of re-release of Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow, Portrait of Ruin, and Order of Ecclesia. 3 games that came out on the Nintendo DS originally. I'll go into my reasoning as to why that's cool in a minute. Next on the list, Smash Ultimate. Again, doesn't really need to be explained too heavily here, but I will go into some stats and numbers shortly.
All good.
Persona 4 Golden, because one of the best games of all time. A weird pick for me. Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics.
I'm really eager to hear about that one.
Next on the list, because of course there's a Final Fantasy VII something here. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion. And then my final pick is Stardew Valley.
Okay, then we got Jazz's games.
But what about? I thought you liked Kingdom Hearts.
I do like Kingdom Hearts.
It's just not in the top 6.
The versions that exist on the Switch are cloud-based. So
Okay.
you play them through
I thought you
Netflix
loved
style
cloud.
streaming connection,
Thank you.
and they're awful.
Oh.
But I love Kingdom Hearts. Like, I've got it tattooed on my arm and stuff.
Oh, we're doing Switch games.
Yes.
Sorry.
No, it's all right.
Okay.
And
Makes sense.
all right, you want to talk about your favourite Switch games, Jazz? There you go.
Hey,
So first one there.
yes.
2. You want to tell people what it is?
Yes.
Sorry, I'm just looking. I have to be looking at the list. So they have put for me 2 Point Hospital, Disney Dreamlight Valley, Disney Combo Pack.
That's Aladdin,
Aladdin
and
and Lion King.
Okay, Super Mario Party.
Because you played that once with Parker and I.
Okay,
And then,
what's the 5th? Hades.
yeah, you love Hades.
It's
Okay.
full of hot, attractive Greek people, and the art's really nice.
Do we have a
Alright.
little bit of Hades there to show
Yeah.
Jazz to refresh her memory about the game she loves so much?
Yes.
Can't
give me
remember that one.
1 second. I'm all over the place here.
And of course, not a game that we actually want. What are you doing?
Moving away. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Hades is.
Oh, you will shortly.
You
It has,
will.
I got 2 Point Hospital because I loved Theme Hospital.
Yes.
It's like probably the one game where I had to. I don't know if it was because my dad said I was playing that too much on the computer, and he banned me from it, or if I just quit because I was spending too much time on it.
No such
So
thing.
I don't know.
Does Hades look familiar now?
No,
Okay, good.
I have no idea what that
Why'd
is.
you pick it as one of your favourite games? then?
I didn't
Yes,
I did
you
not make
gave
that
us his
list.
list. Brayden.
Hi.
All right, what do you got?
I got Super Mario Odyssey. It's the best Mario game.
Yes.
That's a bold claim.
Oh, apart from Wonder, maybe.
That's also an
You
interesting
mean the
take.
thing you didn't put on your list?
Yep, that's right.
Wild. Thank goodness you're here.
Yay.
So fun, and I'll argue for it more once I show more of it in a sec. Balatro,
'Cause
of
of
course. A short hike, which I think is perfect for the Switch. A little game called Murder by Numbers, which Michaela and I found on the eShop one time, and then we played through like start to finish. Absolutely loved it. It's a Picross game.
Ooh.
And Untitled Goose Game,
Because of course.
because of course.
All right, so how are we going to do this?
Australia.
We're going to just pick 10, argue 10?
Because none of us picked Hollow Knight.
Oh yeah, forgot about Hollow Knight.
So did they.
As far as how the list picking is going to go, I figure we'll take it in turns, pick a game from our list, put it in a place on the list
Okay.
as far as 1 to 10 is concerned, and then if we disagree with someone else's pick, we can swap it out once and replace it with another, or move someone else's pick to a different slot once.
Okay, all right, we'll start off with Brayden then. We'll go bottom up.
Reverse order.
Yep.
Nice.
Brayden, your first pick.
My first pick is Untitled. Sorry, I'm finding photos while I do it.
Oh, good. Good show prep.
No, even better. Nintendo, you legends. They have a pack which has Untitled Goose Game, and thank goodness you're here in it.
Hell yeah!
That's amazing value. That's going in here. Let's go. Oh man, what a deal. That's a great deal. I can't recommend that highly enough.
I like the way that you're just frantically trying to...
Don't mind me at all. I'm going to put this in at number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3, Untitled Goose Game and Thank Goodness You're Here bundle.
Okay.
Okay.
Jazz, what's your first pick?
Like just to put in the thing.
Yeah. What game do you think needs to be in the top 10 best Switch games? Your own time.
Sorry. I think the
And into the mic.
Nintendo Switch Online.
No. You're from your games.
Aw. Find Disney Dreamlight Valley.
Disney Dreamlight Valley. What do you like Disney Dreamlight Valley?
Because it's a better Animal Crossing.
Because you can pull weeds out.
Okay. And you don't
The
like Animal
magic
Crossing.
weeds. I don't like Animal Crossing.
Where are you going to put it?
1
to 10.
I'll put it in
Yep.
number 3.
Number 3.
Oh!
Whoa. So you'd,
Are you replacing Brayden's pick or moving Brayden's to a different spot?
Oh.
you're going to bump Brayden down? Bump Brayden down.
There we go. That's how it works.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
Yep, that works.
Okay, sorry, Brayden.
Anto?
Alrighty, so I am going to put Stardew Valley at number 2.
Ooh.
And my reasoning for this is Stardew Valley is basically a spiritual successor to Harvest Moon, a game that came out, I believe, on the Super Nintendo originally.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically the perfection of the cozy sort of farm RPG sort of genre. I think across several platforms, both Coda and myself have easily put thousands of hours into this in the 7 or 8 years that it's been available.
Parker really loved it. It's one of the
It's
games I downloaded for her on her Switch because it was
so
available
good.
on launch day.
Yeah.
And I gave that to her and she played the
Yeah.
jeebers out of it.
It's got like a similar pixel art style to like Chrono Trigger, Secret of Mana, that kind of sort of feel. But it's got, farming, raising animals, combat, dungeon diving, relationships that you can build with villagers, customization. It's a perfect, wonderful little time sink, and you can sit and spend days playing it without realizing that you've stayed up for that long. Or you can jump in for 10 minutes and do a little bit here and there. It's just a fantastic experience on the Switch.
Okay, I'm going to put Nintendo Switch Online at number 1.
Ooh.
That's hard to argue.
Yep. There you go. It's going in there. We got a thing happening there, Brayden.
We do. Don't mind me.
That is hard to argue against because you've got Super Metroid, Link to the Past, Castlevania 4,
Yep.
Shinobi 3, Sonic 1 and 2.
They're all there.
They're all available in that one pack. Damn.
They're waiting for you. You just don't own it, unfortunately.
Yes. Okay. No, that's my
That's a
argument.
pretty
point
big
against.
bummer.
Yeah.
All right, back down the bottom. Or are we going Snake?
Oh, go Snake,
Go
please.
Snake. All right, Anto, your pick again. Oh no, it'd be my
It's you.
pick
You
again.
haven't
All
done
right.
one.
Okay. Second
Oh
one
no,
then.
you're just online. Yeah.
Yeah, but then if we're doing a
Yeah,
Snake,
yeah.
I get to go again. All right, I will go with Mario Kart 8, and I'm going to put that at number.
5. Put it in 5.
No, I think I'll put it at number 2.
Oh,
So everything's being bumped down.
Yep.
there we go.
Brayden's loving that.
It's okay.
So number 2, Mario Kart. Like, really, it's the most successful Nintendo game ever, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. It's definitely the most popular, like most sold video game on the system.
Yeah. All right, cool. Anto.
Cool. My pick again. Noise. I'm gonna put Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics at number 4.
Why?
Whoa, number 4?
Why? Like, what? Why? Why?
Like just why in general.
Yeah, why in general?
So weirdly enough, it's a compilation of games that are, as it's in the title, classic worldwide games. Things like chess, things like Ludo, backgammon, all sorts of other cool games that you would normally play like tabletop with people. It's just there's something really wholesome about it. Up until Coda and I sold our Nintendo Switch, we would often fire this up like once or twice a week and play backgammon or Ludo because it's just good fun. It's easy. There's no setup of pieces and things to lose and cats to knock over. It's just a really lovely, wholesome time. Ludo, especially with 4 people. I can't remember what the sort of other names that game is known by. I think like Trouble, where it's got like a dice in the middle that you pop and then you move counters around a board.
Oh, yeah.
And like other players can land on you, and if they do, you get sent back to the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got to get a set amount of pieces to the finish. If you're playing it with 4 people and you decide to be a bit of a dick about it and like really screw with someone's game,
Yes.
it just turns into absolute madness. It's hilarious. It's just such a fun time. And it's worth the price of entry. Like, I think it's still a $50, $60 game. At least physically, because it's very hard to find now.
Not gonna lie, when you chose this, first thing I thought was like, oh, does it like have a backdoor entry that you can like
No.
mod the system?
Not
or-
even that. It's even for just the few games that I've mentioned, like backgammon, Ludo.
But you can get them physically. Like you can buy a backgammon gourd for like $2.
Yeah, you can, but there's something really satisfying about the way it's been put together. It gives me the same sort of vibes as things like Unpacking does in terms of like how tactile and clicky and nice the audio for those games is. It's a really soothing, calming experience, but it can also devolve into madness if you're playing 4-player games with people.
Cool.
It's a fun time. It's really cool. The presentation's nice. It's kind of gives me the same sort of vibes as like Wii Party, but way better.
Wii Party's an expensive game now. Jazz.
I would put the Disney Combo Pack as number 2. Because everyone loves Aladdin on the Super Nintendo.
More than Mario Kart.
Yes.
Really?
Oh, actually, maybe number 3. Sorry, Brayden.
Going number 3.
Number 3.
So you're bumping everything down or swapping it out?
Bumping stuff down.
How are we going to do this once we got the 10? Everyone gets 1 or 2 goes at swapping, or how do you want to do it,
I
Anto?
didn't think about the rules too much.
Like once we got our 10,
We can keep bumping stuff down until something falls off the list. You
Yep.
can replace something that comes off the list once.
Yep.
And you can swap things around once when
Yep.
we get to a full
so
list.
should we get like 3 rounds each?
Yep.
All right, cool. All right, so Brayden, your turn.
Okay. Wouldn't it be so fun if we don't put Super Mario Odyssey on this list?
I think that'd be a
Pretty funny.
crime, not funny.
I
Be
think
controversial.
It would be controversial. Nah, you know
Are
what?
we here to be controversial, though? I
Always.
don't know about that.
Yeah, you know what? We are. I'm
Okay.
going to put a short hike on here.
You,
And I'm going to put
it's a 2-hour game.
But it's perfect
It's
for
a
the
demo.
Switch. It's perfect for the Switch.
How?
real Switch. Nah, okay, I'm gonna put Super Mario Odyssey.
Yeah,
in,
thank
don't
you.
worry.
Where
gonna
are you
put it
Glad
putting
you
it
saw a
though?
reason.
No, I'm not gonna put it at number 10. Super Mario Odyssey is going at number 2.
All right, yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine
Moving
with
everything down.
that. lucky you. Hey kids, you like seeing people work on MS DOS
Canva.
Canva displays? Thank you.
MS
Then
DOS.
you're in the right place for Canva displays.
Aladdin ain't no Toy Story. Agreed.
All right, then you get another pick, Brayden, because we're doing a snake draft.
Oh. I'm going. What, do I do a pick or can I move something?
Just get stuff in there now.
Okay, we'll do a pick. Underrated hero, Murder by Numbers. I want it in here. I'm going to show you guys some gameplay of Murder by Numbers because this game is so good. Y'all ever play Picross?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes. Now imagine if it was also a murder mystery, but it was also a visual novel. Have I got you?
I think you've shown this off on the show before because
I
it's
think
very
so.
familiar.
This is Murder by Numbers. It's so good. It is just Picross, but it's also a lovable. Where's the?
That's still
gameplay?
Picross.
There we go. It's also a visual novel, but it's a murder mystery on a LA TV show set.
Is the character you play as called Miss Terry?
No, that's the other one.
That's hilarious though.
But it's real good, and you get this cute little robot who helps you with the Picross. He doesn't actually help you, but like he becomes your little sidekick as you're trying to do detective stuff. It's good.
It does look very fun.
It's really good. I really loved it. Michaela and I had an absolute blast. We just absolutely played through the entire thing. And if you like playing Picross, it's real solid. So it's just Picross puzzles.
And now it's on the list.
And now it's on the list.
For now.
It's real
For
good.
now.
All right, Jazz. Another pick. Can go in at number 9 if you like, or anywhere. What one of your games would you like to go in there?
Yeah, okay. 2 Point Hospital.
2 Point Hospital? Where do you think that should go?
In number 9.
Number 9? Nice and easy. There we go. So that's the list so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got 1 Nintendo Switch Online, 2 Mario Odyssey, 3 Mario Kart,
Why
4.
did you put Hades in my list?
I did it.
don't
You chose it.
understand.
Well, why did you put it there
It's
yourself?
such a good game. You love it.
It is a great game. The Aladdin Lion King combo, 5 Stardew Valley, 6
Clubhouse Games.
Yep. 7 Disney Twilight Princess stuff, 8 Goose Game and Murder by Numbers, 9 2 Point Hospital, and 10 whatever that pick
10
was.
is Murder by Numbers. Number 8 is Untitled Goose Game, and Thank Goodness You're Here.
What did I say?
You said Untitled Goose Game and Murder
I was
by
reading
Numbers.
ahead. Okay. All right. So how are we going to do this? Snake round again, 3 shots each. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I figured just based around the fact that we've got limited time, we can freely move around one of the games that's already in there and reposition it.
Yep.
And then we can swap something else out of someone else's
Yep.
for something else that's not in the list yet,
Okay. And can we add and drop off number 10?
if you want to.
Okay. Cool. All right. So snake draft, or we just go 1, 2, 3.
No, we'll do what we've been
All
doing.
right. Can I please put in and bump down everything else? Breath of the Wild at number 1, please.
Whoa. There it is.
There it is.
Oh, boy.
You want to do that so soon?
Yeah, I know. For those of you who went to Avcon, you would have seen my my plan. It came to fruition. I ended up getting my way in the end.
You did.
But yeah, it's no Brayden. Thank you,
Where did Murder by Numbers go?
There was a process happening.
silly Brayden. Anyway, Breath of the Wild, this needs to be number 1. I don't care what anyone says. It needs to be number 1 because it is the most influential and awe-inspiring game. Completely reinvigorated a franchise and also helped sell 1 billion squillion Switch units. It's amazing. It's an amazing game. All right. Next is Anto.
Cool. I can already see there's a plan forming in both Brayden and Ben's heads. So I'm going to remove Switch Online from a list entirely
Whoa.
What?
and swap out Persona 4 Golden.
You're a crazy person.
But I'm also correct.
No, you're not.
It's such a good game.
Yeah, but are you forgetting?
My justification for this is...
Earthbound's on Switch Online.
Don't care. My justification for this is you don't need to pay repeatedly to play Persona 4 once you've purchased it.
But it's just one game.
Yeah, and it's also one of the best games ever made.
But it is just one game. You know what else are the best games ever made? Mario Brothers, Super Mario World.
yeah, and I can play those on my 3DS.
Yeah, but you can also play them on the big screen on your Switch and on your small screen like on the Switch.
Yeah, but I can also play them on the big screen on my Super Nintendo and my NES.
Yeah, but who wants to get their Super Nintendo card out and put it in and have to
I
play
also-
it, play it,
I
play the
also
contacts?
Actually own the cartridge for Persona 4 Golden. And
Really?
I don't need to pay Nintendo to let me use something that I already have.
Not yet.
Yeah, not until game key cards come out, and then but yeah, no, Persona 4 Golden. I've talked about it at length on shows previously. It's one of my favorite games ever made. It's unique in the sense that it creates this feeling, which does have a term for, which I found out the other day. There's a phenomenon called anémoi, which is a term that describes
Anémoi?
how something gives you nostalgia for something you've not experienced. So I've talked about it previously. Persona 4 makes me feel nostalgia for the idea of living in a small rural Japanese town, and it makes me feel that sort of loss of high school and all the sort of feelings that are associated with, like, you know, friendships and growing up and all that sort of stuff. It's a really interesting experience. It's less bombastic and flashy than Persona 5, which I think is you know, a positive thing. It's just absolutely wonderful, and I would highly recommend people should absolutely go out and play this. I would have put it at number 1, but I know that over the course of the next few picks, there is a plan, and it would not end up at number 1. So I'm sitting it comfortably at second place.
Okay, Jazz, what do you want to do?
I think we should swap 2 Point Hospital with the Nintendo Online.
Did bumping out Nintendo 2 Point Hospital for Nintendo Online?
Yeah, because I don't think you'll let me bump out Breath of the Wild, so...
I mean, you can.
You can. I can only bring it back once, though.
No, but I think it can...
Nintendo Online.
It's not that it's a bad game, I just don't like it.
Okay, fair enough. All right, Brayden,
Howdy.
you're up.
I want to swap the places of 2.
Ooh.
And we're swapping the places of Mario Kart and Legend of Zelda Breath
I
of the
knew
Wild.
you were going to do that, you son of a gun.
Well,
You
Look,
son of a bitch.
it's hard being this right because
Oh, we know, Mr. Dutton.
Mario
Whoa.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe
He just wants to make this clear.
is significantly better than Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Are you insane? You're an
Yes.
insane person.
Yes.
You are a certified insane person.
I would argue on a first playthrough, Breath of the Wild is a better experience, but on repeat playthroughs, it immediately loses to Mario Kart. Its replay value doesn't lend itself well compared to Mario Kart.
Well, they're two completely different games.
Yeah,
One's
but
designed
one
to be a
is-
sprawling epic. One's like a 15-minute time killer.
More like a drooling epic.
A what?
It's just Breath of the Wild's boring after you've played it more than once.
Well, because most normal people don't play it more than once.
Tell that to everyone who's made a career from streaming and playing Breath of the Wild for the last 10 years.
Would you say that streamers are the norm?
In my circle of things I know, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, where are we? What are we going to do? Go from top, go from bottom? What do you want to do?
What do you mean?
Well, we're starting from the top again.
Oh,
Picks, or are
Brayden
we
just
going-
swapped. Yeah, we'll go back up.
But go back up? All right.
So Jazz's turn.
Oh, okay. Jazz, your turn
My
again.
turn.
Yep.
Did the TV darken or have I gone blind?
You've gone blind.
I've
That's
gone
not
blind
helpful.
too. I can no longer see the games, and I'm happy to forfeit my turn.
Well, you can give it to me instead.
Okay.
No, you don't
Oh,
get
thanks,
extra.
Jazz.
No.
All right, so Jazz picks.
No. That's not how this works.
So I think Jazz.
This is my segment, my rules.
I think Jazz would really like it if
Animal Crossing got put at number 1.
Animal Crossing went in the place of
Dreamlight Valley.
Dreamlight Valley.
Why are you getting rid of all your picks?
No, I thought that's what you
That's
were doing.
that's what I was doing.
No, I was just seeing what Brayden's games were on there.
Oh.
That Goose Game. Let's turf that and put Animal Crossing in there, Brayden.
That's pretty rough.
Yeah, well, I guess
disagree
don't
with
mess with
this.
my Zelda.
I disagree with this.
Okay,
but
well,
anyway.
oh, no, well, no, it's still technically your turn. Put it back. What do you think?
I think that it can stay like how it is. Why do you have to change something that works well?
You're too wholesome for this podcast. No, we
If
have
it
to.
ain't broke, don't fix
But no,
it.
this is broke. This is very broken.
It's not broken.
It's extremely broken.
We're pretty broken.
All right, there we go. Anto.
Oh, okay. My turn. Cool. No doubt. Oh, man. I am going to... And I'm sorry, Jazz.
You're going to take out the double one, aren't you?
The what?
The double...
No.
combo
Actually,
pack.
it's not a problem. I am going to push down from number 8 everything and replace the number 8 spot with Smash Bros. Ultimate.
That's it. Switch Online cannot go back in. Because you can only
Well,
pull from the
that's
graveyard
weird.
once. Yeah,
Yep.
that's it. Well,
So Smash is now number 8, Animal Crossing is at 10, and Dreamlight Valley is at number 9.
Damn.
what a horrible decision that was.
What?
Well, the Switch Online can't come back now. It's gone.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's gone forever.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not my pick.
Well, it's not about that. It's about having the best top 10 list of Switch games ever. And you've just destroyed it
Nah.
with your cold-hearted views of society.
Can I have another go now?
Not yet. Wait until it's your turn.
When's
Yeah,
it
after
my
this, we've got
turn?
one more round each.
Okay.
So after this, because Brayden's only had one choice.
Oh, yeah, Brayden should have gone again by now. Because if we were going back up from the bottom, Brayden should have got another turn.
Yeah, so Brayden, do you want to have your choice now before I jump in?
Sure.
What are you doing? Oh! You've got to use your graveyard pick on Breath of the Wild. Oh, no.
Oh no, it's like I didn't foresee this happening.
I reckon Hades can go in there.
You're an absolute nut job.
See, now this is looking like a good list.
Yeah, for someone with no taste.
What are you talking about, Ben?
What are you talking about?
That's a great list.
That's not a great list.
Yeah, this is an amazing list.
Yeah, sure, backgammon's more fucking fun than Zelda.
Yeah, it is. Hey, look, I've played backgammon more times than I've played Breath of the Wild, all right?
All right, what's happening? Oh yeah, you guys are being jerks.
It's your
That's what's
turn.
happening. It's my turn. All right. Well, I'm not going to win. You're all going to gang up on me.
We've all been drinking lead, according to Townsy.
So if I bring Zelda back in, one of you jerks is just going to turf it out anyway, so I'm not even going to bother. We all know the real
Until
list.
your final turn.
I promise, Ben, with all my heart, I will not send it to the graveyard.
Yeah, okay. I believe you. I will put a game in there that I like called Animal Crossing at number 1 because fuck you.
What?
No, if everyone else is going to be live loosely with this list, I'm going to be agent of chaos as well.
I'm here for this.
So you're swapping Mario Kart and Animal Crossing?
No,
Or
I'm pushing everything down.
Pushing everything down.
Do you know why?
Oh.
Do you know why?
No.
Because Brayden has to do this now. Hurry up, Brayden.
That's really good. I rate that.
Taking too long. It's a podcast. Got to finish soon. Brayden, stop going so slow. Stop failing. All right, who's next?
My turn?
Yeah, Jazz. Yeah,
Go on
Jazz.
then.
All right. So
Now,
we're gonna
keep
take
in mind, this is the last one for everyone.
Yeah.
we're gonna take Animal Crossing out of number 1.
What are you doing, Jazz?
We're gonna replace
Dylan the villain in the live chat said this has turned into a real petty party list.
yeah. We are gonna put
Into the mic, Jazz.
I'm trying to see. I'm blind.
Brayden, are you waiting for Bellatrix at number 1?
Oh my god.
We're gonna take Animal Crossing out from number 1, and we're gonna put Mario Party in number 1.
Oh,
Really?
okay.
Mario Party.
That's an interesting choice.
So you're swapping them?
Yeah.
Into the graveyard. Animal Crossing goes.
Goodbye.
Bye,
Into
Animal
the bin.
Crossing.
Thank you.
I don't think anyone's going to pick it again, so...
All right.
Who's going next?
Brayden.
It's
Oh.
Anto's turn.
Yeah, no, it's me. If we're going up from
Okay,
Jazz
yeah.
and then back down to you guys. So, I am going to Remove Mario Party and put Balatro number 1.
Hey! Thank you, Ben Starr.
Thank you, Ben Starr, indeed.
All right, Brayden.
I'm pretty happy with this list.
Yeah, me too.
I am not at all. I'm furious
Why
pretty
are
good
you
list.
furious?
because they're all games that are on other systems.
No, they're not.
Really?
Okay, if we're going by the fact that Mario Kart 8 is on the Wii U, yeah, fine. Odyssey's not. Smash isn't. Clubhouse Games isn't.
Oh wow, yeah, the 3 big ones, the big Nintendo 3 they call them: Mario Odyssey, Smash Brothers, and fucking board games.
Why so mad?
Animal Crossing can come back from the graveyard once, can't it?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Don't do it. No.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Jazz. It's better. It's better than Disney Dreamlight Valley. It's
I
Animal
agree.
Crossing.
No,
There's our list.
It's not.
No,
really,
no, no.
though.
Sorry, Brayden.
It's Ben's final
I haven't
turn.
had my turn yet. Oh no! What's going? Ben's got the final pick. How did that happen? My goodness! Who would have thought? Oh!
He's going to put Metroid Dread, the game he hasn't played yet, at number 1.
Well, what should we do here? Oh, that
You can
Black
forfeit
Treasure.
your turn as well.
You're right, I can. And, you know, in the spirit of good nature, to my colleagues here, I'm going to
Put
raise
Crisis
the middle
Core
finger
at number 1.
and say, whack in Zelda and get Balatro the F out of here.
Oh, dear.
Oh, there we are. So Balatro's into the graveyard.
So you're removing it completely and not pushing things down?
Hell yeah, I'm removing it completely. You're lucky you got your board games. So there we have it. Our top 10 Switch games of all time. Actually, Michael Towns. I should have said Chrono Trigger.
Drags in from off screen.
Number 1 is Legend of Zelda. Number 2, Mario Kart 8. Number 3 is Persona 4. Number 4 is Mario Odyssey. Number 5, Hades. Number 6 is the Aladdin and Lion King combo. Number 7, Stardew Valley. Number 8, board games. Number 9, Smash Brothers. And number 10, Animal. See, now it's a good list.
It's actually a pretty good list.
That's a good
I'm pretty
list.
happy with it. Like, out of everything that's on there, I think there's only one game on there that I've not played on the Switch. I've played Aladdin and Lion King
I like the
previously.
way you said on the Switch.
No, because I played them as a kid on Mega Drive and Super Nintendo. But like, out of everything on that list, I've put at least like 50 hours into each one.
So, show of hands. Who knew what I was doing there? Brayden?
I was so focused on trying to get images in place, I didn't see at all.
At what point did you realise, oh yeah, Ben's trying to confuse us?
Like, I fully knew you were going to do this from the beginning of like recommending this segment to people. So I knew this was going to happen. The reason I put Castlevania and Crisis Core in was a fake out to try and confuse you.
I didn't fall for it. I
didn't
stayed
even-
true to cause.
Didn't even touch them.
Okay. Game Club.
Game Club. Who played Halo?
Anto, well, you want to explain what Game Club is?
Oh, yeah. So Game Club is a thing that we do, which, you know, you can follow along with as well. We've got a list of games that all of the hosts have recommended people play.
And producer-level Patreon.
And producer-level Patreons as well, yes. I think that's Townsy, Sutek, and Dylan. Game Club for this week was the original Halo, but we also allowed use of remasters such as Anniversary Edition and the version that's in the Halo Master Chief Collection. Did you play it?
I did. I played it on the original Xbox.
Fuck yeah, I played the original too.
With a Duke.
Ooh,
With a Duke.
That's the controller I had as a kid.
Yeah. This game's great. Yeah, it's so well designed. Especially the opening tutorial level. So well designed. I don't think I can stress that enough. It is...
There's a reason first-person shooters are what they are now, and it's because of this game.
Yeah, no, like the way you go through that first tutorial level, it literally is a step-by-step of here's everything you need to know for the game.
Yep, here's how you play, here's how things work.
Like, again, I said so well. I can't think of anything other way to describe it. It's just one of the best designed tutorial levels, and the game in itself is just such a well-designed and fun game to play.
Yep.
If you've never played the original Halo, I mean, I've got a little bit of nostalgia, but that's mainly for the everyone hooking their Xboxes up together and having a
LAN
giant
parties
LAN.
and stuff before Xbox Live.
Yeah. I used to do that with King Kaiju. That was great fun. chipped Xboxes are still a great thing to have in your
absolutely.
collection. And I
Not even
highly
houses.
recommend grabbing one if you can. What about you, Anto?
I've got some pretty intense nostalgia for Halo. You know, I was sort of the age where when Halo and, you know, God of War and like the PS2 and Xbox and GameCube were sort of first launched and at the height of their popularity, that was like perfect time for me to sort of really ingrain myself into video games as a teen. I made pretty much lifelong friendships through games like this, Kingdom Hearts, Smash Melee, that kind of thing. Halo's just super good on multiple levels, not like levels in the game, but also yes. The intro level, fantastic tutorial, and then, you know, you sort of think you're going to get like a corridor shooter. Next level, bam, you're on this huge, massive, beautiful world that's just completely different to anything that had happened in like shooters prior to Halo coming out.
Yeah, and I think that's the big thing as well.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, there was Marathon, which was made by Bungie as well. But this was a step completely away from, you know, old style arcade shooters like Quake, Doom, that kind of thing. Enemy AI is super sophisticated. They don't just sort of exist waiting for players to, you know, go into the area. They actually move around and they wait for you, and
That's a really good point.
they're quite sophisticated compared to a lot of other stuff at the time. And just story-wise, like, you know, it's not just a shooter where you point and shoot at stuff and things happen around you. Like, your character is so integral to the story and the plot, which was, again, different to other shooters at the time, that it was just a complete breath of fresh air. My favorite level from this game is probably one of the scarier things that I played as a teenager, even though it's not a horror game. There's a level called The Library where you are basically running from point to point in this huge structure away from a parasitic zombie-like species called the Flood. And some of the most tense video game sort of action and story I've ever played in anything.
It was really weird how they got that crossover with Super Mario Sunshine for that level.
That's really good. I like that. But yeah, Halo had such an impact on the industry. You know, it's a shame the sort of more recent games have fallen off, but it's not made by the same people anymore, which is probably why. But yeah, Halo, fantastic. Go play it if you haven't.
Josie,
Play
you ever
however
played
you
Halo?
can.
I haven't, no.
Have you ever heard of Halo?
Yes, I have. Sorry.
Any interest in playing Halo? You can play Halo with me.
Okay, sure.
Cool.
Actually, I don't know if I will play it. Didn't they make a TV show on this?
Yeah, we
Oh,
don't
it's
speak
nothing
about
like
that.
the games.
No,
Oh, okay.
Nothing like the games.
the games are
Okay.
good for a start.
All right.
Brayden,
Howdy.
what did you think of the old Halo?
Well, as someone who never grew up with Halo or anything.
Oh yeah, this is an interesting.
Oh, because you were a baby.
Yeah, well, yes, I was a baby. No, the closest thing I have to Halo was at some point, like, I'm pretty sure someone had tried to get it running on, like, the school computers, like, without the teachers knowing. And I didn't even get a chance to play it then because the teachers saw them doing it and then they removed it immediately. But, yeah, so I've always heard people talk about how good it was, and I've never checked it out until now. And, yeah, it feels surprisingly really good still.
Does
Yeah.
not feel like dated at all, does it?
No, it's weird. It feels like you could just release this now and someone might be like, oh, it feels a little old, a little clunky, but like, not really. It still feels really good. The guns are great. Like, everything about it from design, like aesthetics, they do a really good job. I liked all the, like, obviously Master Chief's a pretty iconic image, but like even the wacky like aliens that you're going up against and everything from obviously the vehicles we've talked about a bunch recently. But yeah, like overall, real damn good. I get why people talk about it so much, and I'm still surprised that it isn't on PlayStation yet.
It will be. I give it next year.
It'll
Like,
come, it'll
So
come to
how do
Switch
you
2
play
first.
it?
We're getting the
Xbox.
Gears
Okay.
Ultimate.
Yeah, so that's it. We've already got Forza. We're getting Gears.
Yep.
Halo is the next exclusive to move over, and if that
And
happens,
that's it.
then
That's
it's
all their
complete.
exclusive
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, and Viva Pinata.
Oh, of course.
Right, well, it's time to see what game we're going to be playing next week. Or next time. Or next week. One of the two. All right, so we got Let's have a look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 7.
Oh, okay.
Because Sutek already picked Halo.
Oh, yep. Cool.
So we got 7. How are we going to do this for 7?
Huh.
Do a D8, and if it's an 8, we roll again.
Yep, love it.
All right, sounds good. So we got an 8. All right, roll again.
Reroll.
All right, reroll.
5. So we've got. Hang on, let me bring it up. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, it's a U.
No, it's a Zach.
Oh.
Zach Sabbath. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh my god, these are all such fun games.
Let's do that. So we're 10-side die. 9. So it's the last one. Sonic Adventure 2, Battle Dreamcast or GameCube. What?
We're playing Sonic Adventure 2?
We're playing Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh my god. Hell yeah.
My God.
And
This is
that's
going to be a
on
great time.
the Dreamcast or GameCube, so good luck affording them.
Oh, the GameCube version's like $20 now.
I might have it. It might be packed away.
If not, I've got it. I'll bring it over.
Okay, that's cool. You going to play Sonic 2 Adventure 2 with us, Jazz?
Yeah.
We'll get
Hell
your thoughts
yeah.
as well. All right, now it's time to wrap up this really long show with Do They Know Video Games? I have 4 multiple choice questions, each with 4 possible answers.
Oh, I'm so excited to play Sonic. I'm so sorry.
Gee, big shock. I will ask the question and then the 4 possible answers only after I've asked all possible. You know what I mean. You can call out your name and try and get it. And at the end of last show, we had Jazz on 4, Anto on 5, Zach on 5, Brayden on 6, Ben on 8, and Floppy on 8.
I was going to say, you're somehow in the lead.
Yes, because whenever you get it wrong, if all 3 people get it wrong, I get 2 points.
I think
because
you get 1 point.
you weren't prepared.
You're not prepared. It's a quiz.
I don't think that we can prepare for this.
I'll get 1 point. All right, fine. I'll get 1 point.
Cool. You should deduct your score by 1 now then.
All right. Done. Are we happy?
Yes.
Okay, Floppy will be happy. All right, but I am giving Jazz 2 because she's not on this much.
That's fine.
Okay,
I'm happy with that.
right. So, question number 1. Usually I have the book,
Yeah, usually you do have the book.
but
This
I
book.
had a bit of trivia come my way when I was, I think I was watching a YouTube video.
Oh, but is the book just on the desk?
Yes,
Oh, why are we not using the book then?
because I had one. I came up with one.
I
This
see.
is from Ben. This is
I
my,
thought you'd put the book in a box.
my retro knowledge. Here we go.
All right.
We all know the game Gyromite for the NES, right?
Gyromite.
Gyromite. Which version of Gyromite for the NES is rarer? Is it A, the 5-screw version, B, the 3-screw version, C, the Rob pack-in, or D, what the fuck is a Gyromite?
Anto?
Yes, Anto? I was thinking. Ding, ding, ding.
B, 3-screw.
B, the 3-screw? Like the most common one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, well, Anto, you're correct.
Dang.
Because Gyromite came out en masse with the pack-in for Rob when it
Yeah.
was first released.
And
So
that
it
was
was
a
a
5-screw.
5-screw.
Yeah.
And because it wasn't a terribly popular game, it didn't get a huge 3-screw release.
Yeah.
So unlike the opposite of every other black box game,
Wow.
3-screw Gyromite is worth more than the 5-screw.
Yeah, I've only ever seen a pack-in one. So,
That's wild.
yeah.
I've
Weird.
got a 5-screw Gyromite there, but yeah, I really want the 3-screw now, which is going to
That's-
be hard to get.
That's really odd.
All right, you're on 6. Well done. Okay, question number 2 comes from Dylan the Villain.
Ew.
This is right up Jazz's alley. Which WWE World Champion has, as of 2025,
Oh, that's an unfair
never
question.
appeared in a WWE video game?
Oh.
Was it A, Bruno Sammartino, B, Bob Backlund, C, Sergeant Slaughter, or D, Superstar Billy Graham?
Anto.
Yes, Anto.
A.
Bruno Sammartino? I can't believe I messed up his name. I'm sorry, Bruno. You're dead. Doesn't matter. No, incorrect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brayden.
Yes, Brayden.
You didn't get me because
what was-
it's a wrestling question.
What was B and D?
B was Bob Backlund. D was Superstar Billy Graham.
I'm going to say B.
B, Bob Backlund.
Bob Backlund.
You're correct.
Hey!
Bob has appeared in other wrestling games, but somehow never a WWE game, despite having a title reign lasting 2,135 days.
That's
Wow,
crazy.
That's nuts.
Yeah. And you'll see him. He doesn't look like the type of person you think he'd be a world champion for that long.
Wow.
Is he like super old?
No, super skinny.
Oh.
But he was one of these old English wrestlers who just like hit really fucking hard. Like
Yeah.
William Regal. Like,
Yeah.
all right. Michael Towns. Jazz, I noticed you're not jumping in. What's going on there?
Dunno.
It's not your bag?
No.
Oh, well, this one is. Michael Towns asks, Dragon Quest III on the Nintendo Famicom had a peculiar glitch to fully level up your party. Do you know this?
Yep.
All right, Anto, you have to wait till last.
No, that's not fair.
Anto can go. It's fine.
And warped the end of the game, which took a bit more effort than usual. To achieve this glitch, players would have to A. Submerge their Famicom in water until it stops releasing bubbles.
Drown it as if it was alive.
B. Place their Famicom in a freezer for 10 minutes, but no more or it wouldn't work.
Wow.
C. Heat up their Famicom with a hot plate while playing the game. Or D. Sell their Famicom and grow up and go get a job, you freaking nerd.
Anto.
Yes, Anto.
See, you had to heat up your Famicom.
You did.
That's
I had no idea about this. Do you have any backstory on that?
That's crazy.
I don't know the specifics, but I remember, like, the only reason I know this is because, like, I often find myself on, like, Wikipedia for Final Fantasy and Square Enix stuff.
Right.
And I'll just hit random page, and sometimes this shit just appears, and that's the only reason I know this.
I don't understand what heating up helps make it
I think
warp.
it's because I think it changes, like, the voltage somehow. And that affects like how the programming works. I've never looked into the specifics, but like this comes up in like compilations of like weird things in Square Enix games quite often.
So this is what I really love about this particular segment. The amount of weird and insane crap you find out about video games.
Yeah.
So that was a really good question, Townsend.
That's a fantastic question. It's just unfortunate that like I read this like a month ago.
All right, ready for Sutex? Last one. You ready, Jazz? You look like it. Okay, Sutek has got another one of their eBay-related questions, which I really like.
Yeah, these
are good.
These are good.
Okay, Sutek says,
I just don't think I've got one right so far.
let's take a look at the mostly unloved Sega Saturn.
Oh, that's fair.
Which of the following PAL Sega Saturn games, complete with manuals, sold for the most at auction over the last few months? Was it A? Don't hit the microphone, Jazz. That's not the game, by the way. Was it A, Shining the Holy Ark? And he wants to know if that's a euphemism for something. B, Dragon Force. C, Toriko. Or D, Golden Axe the Jewel. Anyone?
Brayden.
Yes, Brayden.
C.
Toriko.
Yeah, because you didn't know how to say it.
Yeah, so it's natural. No, it's not. It's not that.
Dang.
Anto.
Yes, Anto.
Which one was Dragon Force?
Dragon Force was B, and I'll just remind you, as our resident Sega expert, if you get this wrong, you have to hang your head in shame until next week.
I'm going to go with B because I've never heard of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You're correct. It's
Fuck
Dragon
yeah.
Force.
Whoa.
So Dragon Force was $398 with 8 bids. Dragon Force is a real-time strategy role-playing game, and its main selling point was that the battles would involve up to 200 soldiers fighting on screen in real time.
Dude, that sounds awesome. Why haven't I heard of
When
this?
released, critics resoundingly praised the game for how it combined the war simulation and story-driven RPG. This sounds right up your alley.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
sounds like something
Anto-
I would have loved. Like,
How have you not seen this, Anto?
Yeah.
All right, Anto, you're not allowed to play Sonic 2. You have to play this and report on it next show.
Why can't
I'm
he
not
do
gonna be able
both?
to get this.
He'll probably do both.
Sound emulation's impossible.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
It's
really?
so hard to do.
Oh.
All right, second was Toriko, $249 with 2 bids. Threed was Shining the Holy Ark with $200 with 2 bids. And Golden Axe the Jewel was $91.50 with 12 bids. That's surprising.
This looks like a hybrid of Fire Emblem or Advance Wars meets what's it called?
What you doing there?
Suikoden.
Oh, yeah.
This looks right up my alley. I don't know how I've never heard of this.
Yeah, wow. Anto, if they figure out emulation for this shit, you got to get on it.
Like, you can emulate Saturns. I just do not think my computer is good enough to do it anymore.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like, my computer died like a year ago, and it doesn't sound good when you turn it on.
Surely someone's like made this so you can play it on the browser.
Hopefully.
Like,
Browser.
it's not
It
really
looks sick.
graphically intensive, is it? Anyway, Anto will tell us about that next show. But we've been Hack the Dino. This has been You Don't Know Video Games, where we bring you words for you served up on a platter that you can snort up your nose.
Whoa.
Or, just eject it directly into your...
Your pee.
Well,
Damn.
I was going to say butt, but I know how you feel against butts. Jazz, do you want to plug anything before you fall asleep?
No.
Oh, you want to talk about Super Retro Squad? Tell us about Super Retro Squad.
Well, Super Retro Squad are these people that go to markets really early in the morning on Sundays. Like, really early, I'm asleep. And then they buy old games that they out of people's boots. Like, as in their car boots, not their shoe boots.
And toys.
Yeah, and toys. And then they go to another market not long after, and they try to beat the other people who are doing the same thing.
And
to get
by
the good
beat,
stuff.
you mean like throw down?
No, like beat them time-wise to get the good things. And then they go to garage sales and
And what they can watch this? They can subscribe to Super Retro Squad?
they can subscribe. They can also watch.
Yes.
You should probably watch it if you subscribe.
Yeah.
Or
that would be
subscribe
nice.
if you watch it.
Michael Townsend live chat says Super Retro Squad is my few hours off from Ben constantly talking about my nerdy retro shit. Yes, that's correct,
No.
Michael Townsend.
Now,
But
Ben,
actually, without Super Retro Squad, I would not know about the Paraka Farmers Market, which is a Sunday staple for me now. So
there you
I was
go.
going to say, yeah. Well, when I've gone out hunting with you guys, like
Yeah.
the farmer's market's always hit up
Cheap.
when you leave.
Cheap
it is
fruit and veg.
amazing.
It's a great time.
Ben, I think you should clip that audio of Jazz describing Super Retro Squad and put that as the trailer.
Make it the
of
channel trailer. Do
Super
it.
Retro Squad.
I spent a lot of time on that trailer.
Put it up for like a week and see what happens.
This is like those video game covers where they're like, we don't understand our audience.
Oh, like the ads that we were looking at.
Yeah, like the ads.
Anto,
It'd be like
Hello.
what do you want to plug?
Not a whole lot. I'm still on my whole. I think social media is evil and going to be the death of society and community.
Hell yeah.
Correct.
So I'm still sort of on Instagram sometimes. I think I've put up a very recent photo of me playing the original Final Fantasy VII
Cat.
on my brand new, never used before this instance PlayStation 1. Penny decided to join me because I was sat in a room in the dark playing a video game, and she was like, well, I'm lonely. So yeah, I'm still kind of on Instagram. But if you want to talk and ask me questions and
Discord.
just hang out and talk to me, Discord is the way to go. So you should head over to our Discord, join that, go to Super Retro Squad's Discord because I'm in there too. Yeah, so if you want to find me, it's usually there.
Brayden.
Or here.
Wait, I'm trying to rotate this. Oh, wait. I'm trying to rotate this cat. No, I probably should.
Very slowly.
I will break the show if I do
Yes,
that.
you will.
Hi. How are we?
Good. You had a free comic book day recently.
We did free comic book day at Greenlight Comics. It was great success, great fun. We had a great time. It was our 9th anniversary,
Ooh.
and which means next year it's our 10th anniversary.
Big one.
We are going to be going all out. So keep
And I can
your
announce
eyes
it
out.
now. We'll be hosting the 10th anniversary. That's
Whoa.
right. We're going to be there. You can come and say hello. Yep. Isn't that right, Brayden?
I mean, yeah, honestly,
We're
go
going to
for
be
it.
there.
Yeah,
Can we having a good time?
go for it.
It'll be fun.
That was a joke. I wasn't expecting that kind of result.
No, 100%.
I got to do it now. Shit.
Yeah,
You've made a commitment.
damn straight. First Saturday in May. Lock it in the calendar for 2026.
Crap. I'm washing my hair that day.
What, your butt hair?
Hey,
His face hair.
we've spoken about this. Anything else, Brayden?
I don't have a GIF of Jason from GTA 6 ready. So with that,
Sure. Like Mr. Benjamin as well. I do stuff on there. But Super Retro Squad.